about season 3. Your character is on a different track.
Yeah, she is. The end of season 2, she walked away from the radio show. It honestly got to be too much. I mean, she lost her dad. She had the whole campus blow up on her. She had a alt-right troll coming after her. It was a lot, and it all stemmed from that radio show taking up her life. And so she's like, I just have to walk away. So this season, she's really trying to figure out who she is outside of that persona. And it's hard for someone when that's been your whole life. Like, this is a big part of your life. If you walked away from this, you'd be like, okay, who am I outside of this that I do?
And on top of that, everybody is like calling you out when you're stopped.
Right. Sometimes you just need a reprieve from it all,
Let's talk about this, and this happens in college, but let's talk about the mental health. It seems like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Do you guys kind of dabble into your mental health and maybe how you kind of get help in that area? Or
yeah, we all have our different ways of coping and our ways of dealing with things. We're like, self-diagnosing, self-medicating. And for Sam, one of the things that she does is she's texting her dad. Even though he's gone, she's sending him messages, which is kind of like a diary. It's a way of keeping a diary.
It's still therapeutic.
Very, very, because what's happening is when she's telling her dad these things, she's able to answer for herself what her dad would say. So that's kind of one way that, she's dealing with her mental health. But at the end of the day, you've got to remember, like, your inner voice, what it's telling you without the outside sources. So.
Now, speaking of your inner voice, we know that women, life, even people might think, oh, it's so glamorous what you do, and but there's days when it's like, all this Wayma, Micah, gorgeousness, but like some days wake up and it's hard. I wake up with a heavy heart. Like, what does your inner voice tell you when you're having a hard day?
To breathe and slow down.
I'm reading this book called Emotional Intelligence 2.0, and they tell you that's what you do. Take 10 deep breaths.
Yes,
because
10.
Your brain.
And to go up, bring up with your hands, breathe in, and then go down. Do 10 of them. Then you'll just stand there and be like, oh my God, breath.
Your brain needs oxygen to think better.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, and your body needs it, and we just need to slow down sometimes. We move so quickly.
Lastly, really quickly, I know the show is a great conversation starter for race in America. Now we're dealing with election coming up. Are you keeping up with the Democratic debates?
I'm trying. I'm keeping up more so via the news articles. Yeah.
Right.
I wish I could be watching live, but when it gets closer to later, I'm really going to be paying more attention.
Right.
Hey, it's Logan Browning from Dear White People, and you're watching Hollywood Post.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Best of luck to you. Love you.